Đây đây có tí nó chỉ muốn năng là một lúc pool bar nhá nó cho nó chỉ đến 3 giờ ready. Đến đâu nó nhiều món nó này, bò, là bò bên nó món nóเลย, đấy nhiều món nó, đến nó món cá nó này, đến nó món cá hàu lúa lan hôn nó này, nó bên nó món bên mùa cho nên mùa xí này, đó bên này, hi guys, nhớ rồi.
Oh yeah, you want man?
Nhiều nó ha.
Oh, they asked
Hello. Cô ta bỏ chút khác trong câu chờ đến lia here. The one that way.
Crab.
Yeah, a big one like that size.
Not big one,
Nice.
it's a small one.
It's a nice size one. Cô ta nên khiếp vào nó.
Honey, not fish.
No, it's okay.
I don't need you to be. Hey, check.
Nó bé hơn ba giờ mùa xí na. Thế nhá to luôn luôn một vàng nó có to bé thôi. Nó là mới square. Nhẹ ba nó ta cũng mới to nó nhưng mà.
This is just some. Girlfriend, do you bring long sleeve? Nhưng mà because mới phải to.
Cái luôn boss nó này. Rồi, cho bé mua này. Đây chờ đây.
Nó nó đi pha to. Chúng ta phải nó có tiền mình chỉ to bé cái to con. Cái đứa em mua pro chứ. Cháu à, cho em tiền mà nó chế rồi con liền cô cho nó. It's not poison. Poison nó chỉ mua à. Yeah. Cái tụi ai thấu thấy thay đua bé à, ai thằng tụi con, ai sợ thay thay đua bé à. So just be call me, call my husband, my husband's out.
Okay, I think cho nó bé một cái là chữ bao nữa. Costa Rica license plate cho nó nè.
Tell your mom that you with my new guy.
Okay, we're gonna have more people anyway on board in our main office. The main idea is to drive all the way to our main office, and right there we're gonna meet another transportation where we meet more people and we split from our main office. Okay. In case if you need restrooms, you can use the restrooms in our office or 40 minutes later, where our destination is located. Anyway, we have our restrooms on the back. That's for number 1, no number 2, only pee, no poo. Okay, that's important. Yeah. I don't need the rest of the information.
Nó chế có thể hay nhỉ.
She won't miss that money.
Remax. Hiker. Ok, nó có sổ.
Cái chuẩn bị thế.
Này cái nó.
Quay cái sân quay được cái gì?
Ê nhiêu anh? Anh nhỉ? Nhiêu là kia à? Ê nhiêu là kia tụi nó.
No, I said, it must be too many. 我哋就因為要只美咗呀，美能no，你啲人攞菜食哦。叫你好。差不多了呢。
Sao có play không tới đó.
Sorry，我覺得。
我来我去了。
现在这了，海里进来，都老那个，搞不了，去到我这行里。
Hello。你懂。
Check my work。
对了，没得跟那，看到跟那个顶头有见了 chef 没着。
They're still building it.
就 small house 啊，就 tiny
Maybe,
house。
yeah, small house.
哎，咁个。
去包了我去了。是那边人家托儿的 city 上让摸，我摸闹啊。 đây nhau là nhóm từ city mình chỉ là bỏ giò rồi đó à chơi để cho một tối chơi xe không người ta có chơi nó chỉ trong chỗ rồi chỉ trong nó chỉ có chơi nó nó dư nhỏ.
So guys, just one recommendation. So I will need your help with creams on board, sunscreen or sunblock please. We're gonna use that one in about 1 hour once we get to our destination. Commonly is recommended to use it in tropics from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. just to let you know, okay? So this is just my recommendation. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, bug spray only when we get to our destination. Outside of this, transportation. Again, thank you again.
Air traffic tours. Lúc tụi nó chỉ là bên nữa.
Tới cái mình.
Tới
So guys, we're gonna meet the rest of the people right over here. Of course, friends, the main idea is to use restrooms over here in our office if you want. If not, you can stay on board, wait. The rest of the people will be with us very soon and are going to share this transportation, this excursion with us, okay? Thank you so much.
Bây giờ sao muốn chú là tao muốn chú tao đấy.
Like a tour. What kind of don't get There's a tour guide. That's nice.
What are you gonna? They're gonna
Go,
be.
Cà phê không đen đấy nhở?
How you day? Tức là lấy. Lấy chỉ muốn là gì? Quá khó.
Cái này không thể đấy. Nó chờ là nó to.
Chơi cái đó luôn.
Nó là cái một chai.
Dạ thôi bé mà sai đâu. Chị đã chịu phở đó chị đâu. Dạ tôi đã chịu phở đó chị lên trường là mua hả? Dạ.
Một xíu nữa. Nha xíu nữa lọt thì nó chỉ nhớ cái nó nha. Nhìn dễ chị này. Ok, tôi sẽ nói bé bạn á. Bé mù á. Bé là tối trên hay sao? Bé bạn á.
Here. I'm passing already waivers that we have to sign up before we get to our destination. And of course, I need only the name and signature, that's it. So this is just an app in order to do the whole complete tour activity, okay? So just to let you know, we have one VIP with us today. He's a very important person. And this person will be with us all day long, okay? He's on board and his name is Mr. Ronald. Ronald is the driver, so he's taking care of your life. And of course, guys, it's gonna be with me all the time. It's gonna be an important part of our excursion. Without this gentleman, we never get there. Even probably we have no options for good view pictures, right? When this gentleman stops the bus, we can take awesome pictures too. My name is Elias. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna be your guide, your friend. So far, so good. At the end of your excursion, we'll be more than happy to give you a hug and tell you goodbye, okay? Of course, guys, I hope a hug, right? So, of course, guys, anything else that you may need today, I will be more than happy to help you out. So, with information or some assistance during your day, okay? Our transportation from here to our destination takes about 45 minutes, okay? Probably 50 minutes, a little bit more, a little less, it depends if we make stops on the way. And of course, we expect to come back by pretty much 5 p.m. to our office, okay? Sometimes 4:30, it depends on traffic too. It's important to know that our destination is on the other side of this airport to the left right now. So the other side of this mountain, this airport, there is one mountain. It's very cloudy on the top at this moment because every volcano in Costa Rica normally have clouds on this moment. So every single morning is similar because mountains in Costa Rica are like giant magnets that attract the cool wind to the top. For that reason, it's very cloudy on the top, okay? It has, let's say, magma inside, and the hot temperature basically provide that awesome effect. Just to let you know, the property facing this mountain where we're going today, one volcano, all the way to the ocean was in hands of only one person a long time ago. He was owning one small property here. It's a private airstrip. This one on your left side now working as an international airport since 1995. By 70s was commanded by CIA in order to control lots of guns landing in Nicaragua from Russia. And of course, guys, remember that by 70s Nicaragua was in hands of one Sandinista, right? Largest dynasty in Latin America was in Nicaragua. For a reason, it's still similar than a long time ago. Even one president always is re-elected, but nobody knows how. So, and that's the situation. So the president is in charge even of radio stations, and it's something that you have to know. Okay, that's the reason why more than 37, students get killed just 2 days ago on the streets protesting about, more taxes that they want to put to the people to have better salaries to the people into the government. That's it, okay? This is small military base looking like to the left side. That was the first airport of Costa Rica. Now we have the new airport right here, Coast Guards of Costa Rica, right? But the airplane looks like American, right? It has 2 flags of Costa Rica in each side of that star, So was provided by United States government when we start to have relationship in order to control drugs in our waters, okay? I'm talking about Pacific Ocean. The airplane, kind of gray with a big satellite on the top, is normally inspecting different types of weathers that we have. We have 16 different types of weathers. Each weather provides a specific rate of rain, temperature, and of course, conditions. Normally, translated in numbers, used by scientists in order to figure out what's going on with global warming, if we are getting affected or not, okay? So they are now here because they have a strong relationship, tremendous relationship with Costa Rica since a long time ago, by 2000s. We start to have relationships, even interchange programs with University of Texas, okay? That's the reason why University of Texas have a small, let's say, construction, a small building right here in Costa Rica, okay? So for that reason, even we have a lot of researching programs, and that's another reason why technology investigations are the #1 activities that we are doing in Costa Rica, okay? Just to let you know and show you the big picture of this place, by 70s, Costa Rica and this side was affected by cattle farmers. They started to cut down the forest, and they introduced one kind of grass over here, which is very brownish, a little yellow right now. It's called Jaragua, African grass, and they introduced a lot of skinny cattle called Hindu Brahmins, okay? We try hard to introduce cattle from Canada, but doesn't make it. It's really hot, sometimes 110 degrees, with no water more than 6 months. Some species of cows doesn't make it. So for that reason, guys, it's important to know that we have different species of cattle here, but those ones are completely adapted to really dry conditions on this side and adapted to wet conditions in our rainforest. We have about 25 inches of water, 35 max over here, okay? And we have like 150 inches of water in our rainforest. So then, rainforest is really rainy, okay? And dry forest is completely dry. So this grass on your left side is Africanized grass. African grass commonly is burned by farmers on their dry season in order to, let's say, burn out the seeds and shells of this kind of grass, and then the grasses start to germinate from fire, okay? So this is one activity that they are doing from long time ago. Exportation of a steak is not the main business today. The main business is technology in Costa Rica, okay? Technology like softwares, applications. Costa Rica 3 years ago was doing 1/3 of the global production of microchips using in the US. We are doing a lot of plastic devices, high-tech devices, next generation of turbines, taking rockets to our space and in the hands of Costa Rican, made in Costa Rica using plasma energy, overheated steam that can move turbines. And this gentleman is Costa Rican, actually directing the next generation of programs and space programs and turbines using plasma energy, taking machines out of Houston, Texas to our space, okay? That's pretty much what we're doing. Long time ago, by 70s, exportation of steak was really popular in Costa Rica. We took the second position of countries exporting beef to the United States. When the States was affected by cattle disease, they start to feed cows with whole beans of corn, and the whole bean is not digested by cows, right? So then, now the corn is processed. They use now antibiotics. That's the reason why when you have a cut, you use antibiotics, but those one doesn't work too much. Well, you are completely adapted now to those antibiotics. For that reason, sometimes people prepare to pay a little bit more for organic steak. It's the only one that we have in Costa Rica, but it's important to know that Costa Rica took the second position of countries exporting beef to the United States. By 70s, money was in hands of few persons, people having land. The rest, employees, workers, doing labor. Now, 90% of those persons doing labor or constructions, they are Nicaraguans. They come to Costa Rica like normally Mexicans do, crossing the borders, people from Colombia crossing borders, people from Central America, Latin America going to the States, Canada, or Costa Rica, looking for better opportunities. And same thing happens down here, but the effect is with Nicaraguans. They come this way in order to make more better living, and of course make some money and send the money back to Nicaragua. It's how they live, okay? So for them, it's great to come and work with sugarcane plantations when the sugar is cut by hand, harvested by hand, which is actually the cleaner way, right? Because one machine takes everything from one field into trucks, right? Bees, birds, iguanas, everything is loaded up, right? So that's pretty easy to understand, okay? So of course, sugar was important right here since Christopher Columbus, when he comes to Latin America by 1500s near Dominican Republic. So this gentleman introduced all the sugar around, so we have another fields with a lot of sugar. We have a lot of fields with rice on this side of the country using some irrigation. The soil is very sandy because all this soil, all this section of land is pretty much erosion coming from mountains, okay? The mountain where we're going is one active volcano today, okay? The next eruption is gonna be today afternoon. Everybody's awake, that's good. It's one active volcano. It has 9 craters, and in this moment, nobody's allowed to get to the crater because the last activity was a couple weeks ago, okay? So for that reason, nobody's allowed to get to the crater, okay? We believe that volcanoes in Costa Rica are like Costa Rican wives. You never know when it's gonna be the next eruption, right? So just keep her happy. If she's happy, you're happy, okay? If everybody happy, your dog mows his tail, fish can't swim, no big shade on your house, right? No rain on your roof. So, but when she's not happy, nobody's happy. Even the doggy doesn't want to bark, right? That's happened at home too, yeah? So, anyway guys, it's important to know that this volcano have 9 craters on the top and is interconnected with 200 more volcanoes in Costa Rica. Wow. We have 8 active volcanoes, okay? And this one is active, this is where we're going. But we go on the middle of the elevation of this volcano. It's called a transitional forest between dry, where we are, and rainforest uphill, okay? This university on your right, on the other side of this building or parking lot, there is one university with about 3,000 schoolrooms. And it's important to know that this is only one satellite university. A satellite university, and this is one technician, technical school. They train a lot of technicians here. And this is people now making more money than people taking master degrees, because normally they start as an entrepreneur and they start to do, some support to hotels, and they fix the AC and stuff like that, and they install small businesses. Is the way to go. When you're one employee, you don't make too much money. So when you start your own idea, sometimes you make more money, okay? It's pretty much like contractors back at home or estates, right? Some contractors can make more money than even people having 3 degrees working in one hospital full-time. So this is one agricultural school right here to your right. That road with asphalt goes to 2 universities that we have here, or college, it's up to you. This is another scientific school. Kids are not in school Saturdays, Sundays. We have 200 days school lessons, so 20 more days compared with the system of the United States. Exactly the same system from the States, by the way. John F. Kennedy School, one of the older buildings over here. We use the name when John F. Kennedy came to Costa Rica by 60s in order to, let's say, have better relationship with education, and of course, interchange programs. Everything started during that moment. So for that reason, so the number of students coming from the States this year increased 150% just this year. So they try hard to take even education here in schools, like even schools created by Harvard, called it INCAI, Latin America. One base is based in Costa Rica. Same discussed in businesses in the States too. Walmart, same effect, killing small businesses, right? So for that reason, we sign up the NAFTAs in order to have better businesses and better competition, a territory, or just open the doors of our background and have more businesses in Costa Rica. For sure, Costa Rica was the last country signing up, okay, this NAFTA or this agreement in order to have more businesses in Costa Rica and reduce taxes of importation. Now the prices of cars are reduced little by little. Let's say we pay 70-60% over the top of the price when we import one car, no brand. So let's say when you pay 40,000, we pay almost 80,000 down here for one SUV. This is one small plaza shopping center. So just to let you know, the place where we're going, so they offer the service of photos, they offer the service of drinks, alcoholic drinks, and of course this is not included. So in case if you don't bring money, here is, around of this place is one ATM in case if you need some cash with you, or you are fine. You're fine, you don't need to stop. Very good. This is the only opportunity. 3, 2, 1, done. We keep going. This is one American embassy to your left side. everywhere in the state, right? Especially New York. We have people from New York. You have it in every single corner. Burger King, pavilions. We're gonna stop here, guys, for lunch. Okay? You pick the Whopper, all the Coke that you want, and fries. Okay? That's gonna be your Costa Rican lunch. This is the road number 1. If you go to New York, you have to take this road all the way up to the left side. This one goes to Texas. This road goes to Alaska. This is called Transcanadian Road. This is called 405 California Road. Okay? Pretty wider compared with the road right here. This is the road that is started in Alaska, by the way, guys. I'm true. I'm not pulling your leg. And goes all the way down to Argentina. One section doesn't have asphalt, which is the Amazons. The Amazons, well, is a big jungle with lots of rivers, interconnected by canals. So then you have to take a ferry, go around on that river, and keep going all the way down. So this road, guys, is in front of Liberia. So Liberia to your right. So means liberty, freedom. Was the last section of land, part of it, annexed with the rest of Costa Rica. Since 1820s, we are called Independent Republic of Costa Rica. The center of this country, well, is a small village. We have 1/4. Was built by 50s in order to avoid people pretending to take advantage of this piece of land. Long time ago. This road, guys, just 1 second. Okay. This road, guys, is the Pan American Highway. Pan American, sounds like Panama. Because goes to the Canal of Panama, okay? Where everybody go in. Everything goes in. I mean, everything important start from Panama Canal, okay? Which is very impressive how they go through this continent. And people actually with gigantic boats goes through that canal, almost touching the walls of that canal, okay? It's pretty amazing. Actually, it's pulled by trains. It's very amazing. If you never have been there, guys, believe me, impressed me a lot the last time. It's important to note that Panama Canal was commanded by Americans until 1999. It's in hands of Panamanians right now. And of course, guys, everything is bringing through this road all the way up to next country, Nicaragua. Next country, Honduras. Keep going all the way up to Guatemala, Salvador. And of course, guys, there's a reason why we have a lot of big ass trucks right here, constantly passing through very fast. This road, this section of road is a little narrow. This section of the road from here all the way almost to the next town 70 miles away was rebuilt. So Costa Rica have one of the largest problems compared with countries like states like Canadians. The people here is living longer right now. It's not really a problem for people living longer. It's good. The problem is the pensions. So the line of people requesting pension is actually longer and longer, and the money is the same for everyone. So then it's not enough. We have no stock market. That means the government really doesn't invest in stocks. So for that reason, so they are trying to invest in something called stable actives. Constructions, roads like this, in order to recover the money out of our pockets, your tour guide, driver, and everyone right here, okay? So for that reason, the taxes are increasing in Costa Rica. And the same then, our economy, Costa Rica is one of the countries that have the best fluctuations going up of the economy of Latin America. For that reason, Costa Rica is still like one paradise of Americans and Canadians coming constantly down here, living in Costa Rica. For that reason, we have more Costa Ricans living there or more Americans living here. What do you think?
Nice.
More Americans living here, more Canadians living here, more people from all over living in Costa Rica, and not really a lots of people getting out. You know, it's still stable, it's still safe. The level of safety is pretty good. It's between 10 and 11%. It's not bad. It's the lower rates of, let's say, crime that we have in Central America, which is, from a point of view, one great idea to come and live in Costa Rica, because even you can own your piece of land and you have to sell it yourself if you like to do it. Now, I'm talking a lot, but the reason is I love coffee, guys. So keep me hyper all the time. I need 3 gallons of coffee every morning.
Wow.
For that reason, you have to understand. Friends, we're gonna have a long day, right? So we have a lot of activities. We are one group, so commonly big groups. Do you have been in front of your TV watching those excursions of kids, kindergartens going to one place. Kids go far away and you never found those guys. Sometimes that happen in my tours, okay? Just to give you an idea, if somebody gets far away or is not like interconnected with the rest of passengers here, so we kill a lot of time trying to find the rest of the people, trying to tell everybody, go to the next place, follow me, where you have been, what you doing, I get lost. So, and of course, we have time boxes. I really don't want to cut times at the end. And just to let you know, the last part is the hot springs. It's the best part. And if we start to kill time just doing nothing, so of course we have a regulated estimated time for the last activity, which is the hot springs, and we cannot give you more time. So for that reason, I'm gonna give you advices all the time. We go here, we go there, and I hope you help me a little bit just with that request. Help me with times. Number one, let's have fun and let's do things safe, okay? For that reason, we're gonna start with a free fall, right? Helicopter, free fall, and later zipline, right? That's the first tour. Yes, everybody ready? Here we go, I'm prepared. So guys, we're gonna start with the ziplining once we get there, okay? We're gonna use the restrooms before we take our equipment, because you know it's so complicated to use restrooms with those harnesses are attached around of your body. So for that reason, we're gonna use the restrooms and then come back to one area, designated area, where we have guides, bilingual guide, helping us out with the equipment, okay? The ziplining is so easy, so fun, and I do not recommend sunglasses, plastic, or stuff like this, because you have equipment all the time in front of your face. It's gonna be just 45 minutes, 1 hour, 10 minutes, and if something hit your glass, all this stuff goes inside, and remember, so let's be careful with that. So the main idea of the zip line is to have fun. So they are gonna give us recommendations, what not to do, what to do during the activity. It's important to know that you have to keep your face to the side of your equipment, not in front. That's the regulation number one, rule number one, and no fingers in front. Never put your hand in front for any reason, because remember, at the end of your vacation, your hand is gonna be pretty much like this. Hey guys, I went to Costa Rica. Good. So never hands in front, always hands on the back, face to the side. That's it. So those are two rules that you have to understand in order to do the ziplining. Of course, at the end of the ziplining, once we get out of the woods, guys, we're gonna be allowed to reach and meet this transportation, and then you're gonna be allowed to meet and reach your bags. How is this? How this works out? Well, we're gonna drive all the way there. Once we get there, guys, we're gonna drop the backpacks underneath. We have two big areas on this truck underneath. We're gonna drop the bags right there, and we're gonna use only, well, let's say one unique area designated for your backpacks. Then it's gonna be so comfortable to get out of the woods and pick your bag, instead of coming inside, everyone at the same time picking bags and trying to get out. It's not really comfortable. This section is very tiny, okay? So driver will be there all the time. Ronald will be more than happy to unlock the doors and let you pick your bags. What about cameras during the ziplining? So I do not recommend the cameras, because if that one get broke, you're gonna be not happy with me, right? But if you wanna take the risk, what's your fault? Okay, that's my recommendation. They provide services. I mean, you can pay some bills, some dollars at the end of your excursion, instead of paying $400, $500 for your camera or your cell phone. So that is up to you, okay? Again, it rains, so may rain, may not, so it depends on weather. Know about your tour guide, but anyway, it rains a little bit, guys. Remember, it's important to bring your technology in a small plastic bags. That's the cheaper, waterproof case that you can bring with you, okay? Looks very cloudy, and sometimes it's like this all day and doesn't rain, but it is important to let you know, okay? Looks like it's gonna be fine, okay? I hope. I'm crossing my fingers from this morning. I have to call Mother Nature and let's see what happens. Just to let you know, guys, those mountains looking like a kind of bowls, tiny bowls right there. That's called domo, D-O-M-O. No translation. Volcanologists call domos, like places like that. It's actually lava that long time ago tried to get out of the ground. during friction of tectonic plates. Costa Rica was on the bottom of the ocean 450 million years ago. Now we are connecting North and South America as a one unique continent. We are not one island. And once we start having friction millions years ago, one tectonic plate pushed this section of land outside mountains of Costa Rica, and some lava just make those tiny balls facing one gigantic mountain. Some steam coming out of the foothills to the right flank of this mountain. It's actually some areas where we still having liberation of gases, hashes, and some steam, sulfurized steam. We have production of geothermal power. We produce electricity from volcanoes, okay? We have lots of volcanoes. That's the reason why the sand on your hotel is dark, right? It's hashes. Hashes are not dissolved with water. It's wrinkled by erosion, rains, and wind from many years. And that's the reason why the sand is kind of sticky and doesn't let you go along to your room, right? So it's so sticky. It's a kind of mess, hard to take away. It's never dissolved with water. So for that reason, get it stuck in your skin. Cattle. Skinny cattle. Normally cows, we don't have a lot of cows. We have more bulls right here, okay? Every single cow, I believe, was introduced during Korean War when Americans moved to Costa Rica looking for one specific destination. They moved to Costa Rica pretty much by 70s, well, start by 50s. A lot of people from Mobile, Alabama moved to Costa Rica. A lot of people from Mobile, Alabama, and Quakers. A lot of Quakers moved down here. These people introduced the business of milk, cheese in our highlands range, okay? Lots of cows out there. Not really on this side. That's the reason why the name of this country, Rich Coast, right? Because of cultures of Costa Rica. We have lots of Africans, even let's say Jamaicans living in our Caribbean. Caribbean looks like one tiny Jamaica. Calypso music everywhere, nice reggae music too. And of course, nice fishing and great rice and beans cooked with coconut juice, okay? So milky juice from coconut. Recipes are completely different on that side of our country. So in different areas, just like 1 hour away of small towns, sometimes even recipes and culture change a little bit. Right there, they still speak in Mecatelio or make I tell you. Is patois, is a Jamaican language on that side. That people get stuck when the railroad was introduced in Costa Rica, okay, long time ago, in order to export bananas from Costa Rica, right? Probably you're still thinking about Chiquita Banana, right? One of the largest corporations everywhere. Now, we get out of the road number 1, okay? This is one secondary road that goes to our destination. We drive into Cañas Dulces and later Buena Vista. Buena Vista means good view. Buena Vista, buena means good. View means buena. Buena Vista. Vista. Take the look of one great view. So guys, we're gonna be around on one mountain and we're gonna be allowed to see all that flatland where your hotel on the airport is located. That flatland is called Savannah of Costa Rica. Dry forest, flatlands of Costa Rica, okay? So it's one very nice destination where we're going today, and actually we're gonna have very beautiful views. At the end of the zip lining, we're gonna have then time to get out of the woods, take a little complimentary drink right there, and meet our backpacks, okay? Everybody is gonna drop the backpack underneath, so everybody's gonna be, you know, everybody is actually have to take the bags with you. I mean, you have to take the bags with you all the time, since will you meet your transportation again out of the woods once you get out of the woods and you get away of the zip lining tour. Once your zip lining is done, you meet this transportation, you have to take your backpack with you, because we don't meet this transportation again. We don't meet this transportation again once your zip lining is done. You don't meet this transportation again when your zip lining is done. That's very important. Okay, so then keep your backpack with you all the time. At the end of the water slide, guys, it's about half-mile downhill. One gigantic tank was pretty much built on the top, so they basically open the gate and the water is released in your back, and you're gonna slide all the way down so fast, so quickly. So the main idea at the end of the water slide is to stand up. There is one pool, so the water on that pool is not really deep, so they don't try to swim and scream, hey, help me, help me. So just stand up and breathe, okay? Over your eyes, and I will be there with one towel, or the driver, okay? So it's very fast, I know, and your orientation is gonna be not the best one once you get out of the water slide, guys. But once you get done, we provide the towel, and you can change and get ready for lunch, okay? Before lunch, we have appetizers, and even we have some corn meals or some coffee. Anyway, at the end of lunch, we have coffee too. But our recommendation is to change and get to the appetizer area, or go straight to the restaurant where lunch is waiting for you, okay? Water slide is very fast. You have changing rooms there. We provide towels in every single place where you get wet, okay? You really never need to take bring your towels with you. No worry about it, okay? At the end of lunch, guys, so it's a big buffet, actually. We have options for everyone, vegetarian people, and obviously, so the food is very fresh. 80% of this meal is organic, so I really can guarantee you guys that all the products on that, buffet are very, let's say, fresh and have awesome flavors. And of course, guys, we have options of Costa Rica. We have monkey barbecue and iguana fajitas. Okay, Costa Rican lunch. It's gonna be 100% Costa Rican. Just to let you know, monkey tastes like chicken, so don't worry about it. Always is preferred with tomato sauce. Tastes very good. He tried it before. You can ask him. Yeah? This is a small town. To your right, there is a police department. So, well, it's a flat tire on that truck, and probably policemen Facebooking 24/7. Is not a lot of action right here. This is the small part of this small village. Today Saturday is pretty quiet, so normally Sundays every morning people walk from this park to this church. They go to the mass. They are 67% Roman Catholic people. We try our best. We try hard to go Sundays to the church. And of course, guys, every single village is pretty much like this. So quiet, with drinkable water, electricity everywhere in Costa Rica. Actually, we turn on the lights here before Boston. Besides London, New York, Costa Rica turn on the lights later. Later, Brazil. Country number 4 using electricity, okay? Costa Rica, 3rd country. London, New York, first ones on the top of that list, okay? Internet service, electricity everywhere. So the government supply the water, drinkable water, to your rooms, to your hotels, to every single school right here. Clinics, well, every single village like this with more than 20 families have one clinic, is socialized. People really doesn't need to go to the main hospital, but obviously they go there for emergencies, okay? School to your right. This building right there is one school. Fencing, because kids are not allowed to go to the grocery store in order to eat chunky food, Coke and chips, right? So this is very well regulated. They have a small restaurant. They are trying hard to take kids outside to their backyards in order to play on playgrounds, in order to socialize, okay? Talk with each other. Because normally when they hear the ring bell, we're large customers of cell phones. They go to their backpacks and they took the devices out, and that's it. They don't talk with each other. They don't know how to express even emotions sometimes. This is one small clinic painted with green. This one provide a very nice service of for obstetricians. Pregnant women can come and check their health every single 4 months. Okay. Month number 3, the baby is checked for deformations. Number 5 and 6 is checked for all the dorsal spine and bumps and everything. They double check that it's coming in good shape. Even the blood is inspected. And sex. So finally, they go every single month for normal check. And just to let you know, guys, Costa Rica have the lower rate of dead child during labor in all Central America, and of course Mexico, States, and Canada together. Okay, so of course healthcare is good. Depending where you go, sometimes it's very slow, but it's very good. Even better than Ukraine and many services in Russia. So of course we are proud about it. Of course we pay taxes for it. The same thing happened with our education. But just to let you know, education has been mandatory from 40s, provided from 60s until high school. Once you go to college and you start to take one, let's say, certification, or you expect to be like professional or have one diploma, you have to pay your own education, okay? Well, jumping back to my trail, guys, once you get out of the water slide, you swim a little bit. Recommendation for ladies, we really take care of your butt on this excursion. Ladies with tiny bikinis, be careful. So the water slide is made out of concrete, okay? So then you have to wear a sexy diaper. It's a leather pad. You have to put that one around your body in order to reduce the friction of your butt and your concrete going and sliding down, okay? It's half mile. Gentlemen with tiny Speedos, you have to wear it too, okay? I bring my red tiny Speedo today, so that you can make pictures of me. Yes, I'm so sexy and I know it. So of course, guys, you're gonna be allowed to bring your towel at the end and walk to the restaurant. Lunch, and of course, once you get ready with lunch, a horse is waiting for you. Everybody's gonna do horses, right? Hands up, everybody.
Okay.
See, someone's not. No horses for someone's. Hands up. No horses. Everybody's gonna do it. No horses. No. No like horses. No like horses. We have horses with funky names. Kicker, killer, runner, jumper. That's the flatland of Guanacaste to your right. This one very beautiful view. Gracias, Ronald. And we call it Savannah. The dry forest of America is in front of your eyes in this moment. The only one alive is located on the right side where the fire is, to the right. Dry forest in America is 2% of land, okay? It's one extension that is started in Costa Rica, goes all the way up to Mexico, facing the ocean. Only 0.02% is still alive. One small national park in Costa Rica, affected by cattle. We love meat, right? So then we start to cut down the forest in order to introduce cattle, because cattle sickness in the States, okay? So now they are recovered, they are using processed corn and antibiotics, and everything is fine, but Costa Rica was the largest exporter of steak from Costa Rica to the States, okay? We have vultures around, they waiting for a better weather. Of course, when it's warmer, they normally use a thermal wings in order to make slides from one thermal to another. Doesn't move a lot, that wings. Fire, normal here, use it in order to keep the cattle happy, right? So fire burn out the seeds of shells, and that one starts to germinate from fire. So let's say, in other words, they use fire instead of water in order to keep the grass green. You can see it over here on your left side. It's now growing, very juvenile. Hashes are like compost, introduce it back again to the soil is like nitrogen. And the carbon coming out of fire is held back again, but when this plant starts to grow, it's like sustainable, okay? Very good. At the end of the horseback racing, 3 hours by horse, no shade, no water, painful. Yeah, no Western seals, just Costa Rican seal, crazy horse, never understand commands, no button to reduce the speed. We're gonna be waiting for you at the end, so where the hot springs are, that's your transportation, horses, okay? That's the view for people on the left of this transportation. Now on the left, so there is a very awesome view, the dry forest, sandy soils. That's the reason why cemeteries in Costa Rica are above the ground. Because of, we don't want to see the people taking a shower out on the rainy season, right? Like New Orleans. So we put the caskets on the top above the ground, concrete cages, and we put the people right there, okay? It's cleaner, and easy to take care. Workers of big farmers, people having lots of land, employees working in agriculture is what we have around in this moment. Normally it's people that have no education, or is people coming from Nicaragua having, you know, some employees right here. They are employees of big farmers over here. Kids, what happened with kids? They have to take education, yes. What happened with water? They have water. Water is supplied. What happened with healthcare? They are healthy. Remember that people of Guanacaste is people that live so long, right? Even here, 40 miles away, we have one town that people live more than 120 years. Like in Singapore, it's called Blue Sun. Blue Sun means, well, the people is allowed to live so long, okay? Another church, another school on the other side, that means we are in another town. If you see one church, there is another town. If you see one school, there is another town. So every single town have a church, a school, a clinic, police department, and of course drinkable water, electricity, police station, not really a lot of gas stations, and of course, guys, something really important for every single Costa Rican, secret of happiness of this country, one bar.
What's that? One bar?
We like to drink rum a lot.
Bar.
So for that reason,
Rum bar.
alcoholic drink number one in Costa Rica is rum. Okay? And actually we call it guaro. Because when Jamaicans come to Central America, they tell each other, hey, pass me the bottle of water. And Costa Ricans figure out that that's not water, that's something that make everybody happy. And they try hard to speak Spanglish, okay? When you try to speak Espanol, yeah, Spanglish is okay. And they tell each other, pass me the water. And the local rum is called guaro. Guaro is our local rum. White, clear rum, very strong. Normally prepared with some mint in your resort, okay? Very good, very refreshing, by the way. Now, guys, the road is gonna be a little bumpier like this, all the way to our destination, probably 25 minutes in order to get to our destination. It will make good time. We have to drive over one, let's say, river, a small river, on the bridge, call it Oh My God Bridge, okay? Just to let you know, guys, we're gonna be bypass on this transportation into one volcanic fail. How many of you have been in front of one volcanic fail before? Volcanic fail is when we have a lot of activity, we have earthquakes, the earth is opened, and normally from the crater all the way to the ocean, it's like one gigantic section of the earth that is opened. Sometimes suck up the people inside too, like in movies, right? Today, like Dora the Explorer, you have kids at home? Dora the Explorer, let's explore, kids, okay? Today, on this transportation, guys, we're gonna drive into one volcanic fail and get out. Sometimes we make it, we don't make it, we push the bus all the way out. Passengers first. So we're gonna make it this way, guys. And it's actually the regular road that we have to take, but it's important to learn a little bit, right? So you're gonna be allowed to see one of the first volcanic fails under investigations in hands of Germans a long time ago. Grandfathers of topography and geography on Costa Rica and volcanology of Costa Rica and Latin America, they are Germans. They are all Germans. When you start to read about volcanoes in Central America, when you read, normally the first pages are talking about explorations of Germans coming into Central America, okay? So all the rocks that you see pretty much around, exposed by wind and water, so normally all those rocks are lavas, okay? Lava coming from this volcano. Again, so to make construction here sometimes it's hard. I mean, you need equipment in order to drill, dig in, make holes, and start one construction, okay? Every single construction is pretty much supervised by engineers using the same system of Japan. Japanese engineering systems is pretty much what they use in order to have construction rights, okay? I mean, every single house has to be anti-seismic, okay? Pardon? Rincon De La Vieja, sí. Rincon is the place where we're going, Rincon De La Vieja. Rincon is a special place, special destination.
No.
That means Rincon De La Vieja means the old lady. Never call vieja to somebody that speaks Spanish. We don't like it. Never call vieja to my wife. They will call her like that. Vieja means old lady. No one's like it, right? Hey, vieja. Nobody happy. Rincon De La Vieja is one large name from one tiny volcano with 9 craters, but is actually one romantic story, like, you know, Juliet, probably. She was crazy in love with one handsome boy, pretty much looking like our driver. And
He's a handsome man.
yes, tell yes, guys, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. It's a big boy. So, guys, she was so in love, and his dad was not agree about that relationship because basically he was not a hunter, she was not muscular, he was not warrior, he was not nothing. So then he was not happy with that relationship, but he decided to organize one celebration for that kind of relationship at home. When everybody was bringing in, during that celebration everybody gets so drunk. And when everybody pretty much almost knocked out, so he decided to catch the guy and put the guy into the crater. If the guy disappeared, the problem disappeared, and that little baby, his daughter, is gonna be free. It's gonna be away of this boy. But the problem was worse, because she got so mad and she was pregnant. So then she decided to live alone into the jungle, and she learned about how to use wits and helping everyone with problems, disease, or let's say sickness. So they make everybody feel better. For that reason, the people said, let's go to the old lady. Let's go to the old lady place where she knows what kind of wits we have to use. This section of land is one section of lava, okay? We have something on this wall of this gigantic piece of lava, guys. We call those stilts. I mean, those are like long rocks, looking like stilts, looking like bars of, let's say, silver for construction, right? Normally have hexagonal faces, 6 faces, 8 faces. So those sticks of rocks are basically produced by lava. When the lava come out, is very dense and normally slide from the top all the way down and have those formations, okay? This is one section of lava during one period of activity long time ago, okay? Last one by 1500s, okay? According to the test, carbon 14 is how they know it, because we have no big erosions with lava reported from this volcano from many years ago, okay? Every volcano in Costa Rica is Hawaiian. You don't need to go to Hawaii to see Hawaiian volcanoes. We have Hawaiian volcanoes here, okay? Hawaiian volcanoes are volcanoes with really dense lava, okay? And of course, the volcanic field is in front of this gigantic section of lava, is where we're going next, okay? I don't know which way we're gonna take, the Oh My God Bridge or the river. So it's up to the driver today, okay? Very good. Rincon De La Vieja. Gracias. The waivers, you got it.
No, pues en un no fresh mango
Yung isa mango.
Can we pick fresh mango from the tree?
National JP. Oh yeah, go down here, yep. National also road split, 2 roads diverge.
So guys, everybody sign up the waiver, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. No breaks. No breaks.
All right. Nice. Benjamin River, down the river.
This is like a roller coaster.
Look at that. Wow, nice. Nice.
Right on Costa River.
Yeah. Wow, hike.
This is the volcanic field, and just to let you know, on your right there is the crater, and on the left there is the ocean. This volcanic field was formed by earthquakes, a period of activity, and we're getting out of this volcanic field, and there you can see on your left side the lava and this gigantic rock. It's a volcanic rock that was pushed by the pressure of the lava underneath. Imagine how active was this volcano during that moment.
Wow.
Okay, so for that reason, people says that if this volcano blow out like Mount St. Helens, all Liberia goes away. Okay, so it's very gigantic. It's one big mountain.
Bây giờ nói có trong cái giờ nó có giờ
I mean, it's like you do it every day, so it's just naturally you.
dạ có rồi à cái này biết
Tức là không biết ơi chị.
hai cơ cụ thể cụ chỉ thay đổi nó xong rồi phải sai thôi giờ này chưa giờ cụ chỉ thay đổi phải sai xong giờ là mua nó khởi tạm ok phải tốt cho luôn biết rồi nè có phải nó lần ra xa lần ra món thong ra nó như chấp rồi này.
So guys, I'm gonna be in charge of the check-in right here. Please stay on board. So we're gonna drive you all the way to the Ziplining where the restrooms are, and of course, guys, where we start our activities. Okay, if you don't have your shoes on, you can wear it now. Shoes are important. Sneaker.
Ok, phải mua zip line, phố tao nó ta rồi, nó phải mua water slide nè, nó phải mua cái nó.
You can't fly another man's underwear.
Cũng muốn nói chuyện travel. Hello. Shot nè. Well, if you cho mà, we come back, okay? Lại để cái nó bé lọp nó bây giờ khoa quả là slide ta kia nó. Máy nhẹ tụi nó nè. Này, tụi này, chỉ cho bột luôn. Cái nó mỏ. Cái bé một chai này nó nè bây giờ không nó tá nó bây giờ không muốn zip line nó tá nè rồi dệt cơ đấy cái muốn zip line ta của không nó thế của đây ok rồi cho nó một cái nó dễ đấy hello thank you ok cứ rồi dễ của tay nó tứ cho space nè ok bé nó một tà nè để tự nó bé tờ rồi nhớ rồi nó người ta bé nó mò bé nó nè để bé tờ nhớ bé nó nè ô cũng bỏ lên lết cho nó này cho trong cơ cái chạy để bóng một tay là khai liềm không cái thế nó cái là lo nhỉ con mua bộ à con nhà đỏ nhỉ nhà con nhà đỏ lo tốt đây lúc bé phải lúc bé phải rồi nhói ha to what about this one yeah oh yeah good we're good go slide rồi dễ chơi à thay không chứ các bỏ lỡ một chuyện gì á lỡ một thay rồi nó cho nó ra lỡ một chuyện chứ các bỏ thế yeah recycle là một cái thay cho nó nhẹ bé thấy mùa chỉ có chuyện nhỏ chỉ có rồi ok chỉ bé bài đó nè rồi là chuyện nhỏ to thôi à đừng go rồi trả được này à thế nó chuyện go trả được nó cái cụ thay đó à nó bé một chân này nữa
Are we supposed to go this way?
Yeah, no horseback.
Oh, yeah. Good.
to nhẹ ha to nhẹ rồi bé
Rồi một chân đèn lại.
ôi trời
The second time I like running out. Yeah, yes. I think it's the second time too. First time it's just big. Giáo với mấy số rồi.
là chân đông nó nhỏ to khử cơ
Cái này cho bạn con rich.
to to tới cơ
Con chó bỏ con này á, sao một con? Một con thì ưa lưng chê. Chạy to mồi con chim bùa. Cái này nành lên chơi chó. Lại yên cháy ở yêu thế. Yeah. Anybody got the sunscreen, spray sunscreen? Yeah. Sai.
nhân nó
Nhớ thay.
nó mua thế ấy từ mua tờ thì mua spray cho ta phải nó mỏ họ lúc chơi nó này thế mới thu chơi to là chơi nó nè từ chơi chín chai bé đó là chín chai bé là chỉ là chơi thôi chưa nã mà
One day they said they saw my video the other day.
chưa bắt đầu không bớt rồi yeah ít lên tờ nữa nha cái lò nha cho giá anh nè hú cho nó tới ha cho có ok để nhớ tỏi em nhớ tỏi sẽ để lò bé một kia em muốn thâu tỏi spray của thế nhớ bé này anh mắc tỏi nó này xí anh tỏi nó rồi wow anh chết chính trời ôi nha câu trâu nó ôi chú chỉ lấy tỏi rồi lấy tỏi hết trên xe lấy nó em trên này nữa nó bé phải na lú à nó nhớ push lên giặc ha chọn lúc ly vậy nó đây hết chuyện ô là chân này nó lo cửa theo
I don't know it's yours. Nope. Oh, maybe it's.
Lòng lúa.
rồi
Okay, lấy chân này nó chỉ lo ha.
ok ạ cú dễ cú sai
Mang nó đấy. Chung bỏng á.
là cái này nó này trông xem na trông nó sẽ cú chặt lúa này nó ăn này nó vừa thầu anh nói vừa thầu à cho nên nó
Hybrid nè.
We got the tour from some
thay rồi
Picture, not
chết rồi cái món gì
No ice cream.
nhớ từ
Oh, please,
thật
Daddy.
khó năm bữa rồi thật khó ok bây giờ nó ta cái lò nó ok để cái lò cho ice cream nó này ok nhớ nó cái ice nhớ nó vậy cái nhẹ vậy
You get
Hold on.
ice cream.
ice cream what you want
I want the. Oh, this is.
đây là chai lúa trái chở nó nè đây là chai mù chi tu đây cho chị yêu bé chỉ tàu bé nhẹ gọn lên nè we gotta wait for one more chỉ tàu nữa chỉ tàu nữa cái xe là bố một cho sinh cổ là mũi lên xì ok tôi xin nó bé nhớ là tỏ đấy bé tỏ ấy là ở bên trong này lò thì bé chưa gà chúng nó tua giờ ở chân trả trái trở ra giờ chân á ấy thì ra giờ nói nhá nói thế rồi phải no ok thế rồi nha là bây giờ cả một tỏ phát triển một tỏ chơi cho cái mù ok lụa một xéo nhỉ lo để nó biết tao thả bể về để nó biết tao thả bể rồi biết có lên chơi rồi trên đặt cá nó biết à ok giờ nè cái tay nó sẽ bị ấu chúa là bài vấn đề nè oh ok để xin chí đó nó biết cho thôi gài thế là cho staff có được nữa bây giờ xin chí này lấy cho nè chỉ xóa biết thôi nữa Billy tụi con này nó Billy nhấp về là Billy nhấp về bé tài nó thế ạ wrong way ok bé cho già nè rồi bé chuyển con chịu rồi rồi biết số rồi là phá cụ chạy rong nó nữa nè bé tí rồi bóng lần đặt cá rồi sai thôi
nếu mà sẽ chân chắc có mua liều
nó bây giờ bóng nó bé nó bỏ bây giờ bóng đá này chú lo nhớ bé nó sắp sai chú lo nhớ bé nó sắp sai cho nó hơi giống sao có một vé dạ lột té à phải chụp bài xuất thế cái bài đó cho nó theo lời dạy cơ thế các sĩ chúng ta chỉ hơn ta phải lọc nó cho nó nè phải chế nó sẽ cho một chế nó sẽ biến một cổng học theo có trên này nè dạ nó biết trên này là cho nó thì biết bay sắp cỏ nè
cái này cái yêu xưa
dạ ok chính chế nè rồi
Ai sinh khoản à?
Bên nhóm bột tê nè. Chuyên bột tê ở trên đó nè. Ai nó khó cơ đấy, nó ai rồi cái hơn nữa chứ. Go mong khâu xa. Nghe sát hồi như một vừa đó. Ta cứ gọi nền cho người dễ thì chả không. Mới từ stem một nó về nó tụi đây nó khủng à. Một trò thái tế rồi. Tại nó bé một trò thái tế rồi. Tụi đây nó khủng là bé làm một trò thái tế rồi. Cái trên bầu mình chào đó.
If you have to stay on board and keep going with us to our hotels, of course you're gonna have some time to use the restrooms, or if you want you can stay on board and keep going to the hotel. So I believe this car goes to Rio hotels, okay? And we have another car that goes directly to some destinations to the rest of the resorts. It was our pleasure to take care of you guys. It was my pleasure to take you around and give you some information on the way here. Of course, get into the office, he's gonna let you know which car you have to take. And of course, I have some evaluation forms, so I'm gonna give you those ones.
Như bố già kế thế à, nó thực tế cái ha. Nó chế mẹ nó. Nó lúc ta phải lọt sao? Nhớ. Cái bản fish by bay.
Pineapple shot.
Bây giờ.
Yeah.
Là của sport. Của không muốn đi rồi, của sport. Đến nó mỏ lâu nó giờ sáu chế tô xí của ta biết là tụi đây nhớ xa lâu nữa ta biết lọ lọ nữa cái giỏ đồ nữa từ nhỏ đến rồi cái chén chỗ làm gì hai cái này nhỉ trên family nó hello là nhớ tôi cá shake nữa hello rồi ha mình đang ở thì nói nha
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
good morning
Hot Springs always works out, guys. Always. Everybody's living like a baby's on the way to our office. So guys, I'm gonna give you one small evaluation. You can check those ones and just write down your name. On the first lines, they are asking about the tour guide, information, language, service, personal appearance, and about your transportation, comfort, driving skills, about the time that we arrived to the lobby. Just to let you know, guys, today we get 5 minutes late of your pickup time because Rio Resort doesn't let us go a clock, and they have to know that some people is already waiting for us. So that's the reason why we have no authorization to go through the gate. That happens commonly in every single hotel. Our attractions, general service, and they are asking about sustainable tourism programs. This is pretty much about if we are involved in those programs, well, we do a lot of recycling at the end of every single tour, and we help some local schools with information as a teacher sometimes during low season. I'm gonna give you one small evaluation per reservation. It's gonna be so easy and quickly, guys. This is just for all of you. We charge. See?
Cái nữa.
Mua chờ
Mấy
nó
người
lo
á.
thôi.
Ồ, chỉ mua. Cho nó chỉ.
No. Em luôn nói lập cảnh trên đâu mua là bé sao
Là bộ mua mấy cái nó mua mấy trái nữa nè.
mua tới chỉ mua chờ là lo, mình chỉ mua chờ bé.
Rồi cái cho nó giờ mấy cái nó. Nó thấy té chơi vẫn nó nè.
It's okay then.
Cho xin tàu này.
tàu từ thủ mà
Ô, trời tàu tụi thủy thế long có một thằng đó. Tụi thủy nữa đấy.
cái tàu là cái tàu coi á
Tôi thay là thay như thế à?
Rồi đó, tôi thay rồi nha. Cái bọn thấy đó này, cái đích sai đó. Đây là được. Mà lắm tôi nó phải sai.
Okay, okay. Shit tàu. Nhớ là cậu bỏ về đây. Ok, phải mũ nữa.
ai à today let's take a walk at the beach
That will be one of the events. Bé bài đó trả một tờ bé hotel, real hotel đó. Tụi nó lọt cái đó.
yeah me too
Steve, take that, buddy. They got good nap. They feel better. I take sometimes nap. I feel way much better.
yeah I'm not a nap
I think nap like it depends on the length of time.
You know, they. Nó chơi là bao, nó chơi là mua cái gì ông lục học này.
Để nó biết là chơi một tờ bé hotel đó. Cái sai tí này cái nó cái chống nó. Tất là tiếng tất là một chế.
see like whole bunch of right there
Yo, mà muốn nhớ everywhere yo.
I know
Stop here to pick a mango.
Cái tụi nó cho gì nó là nôn chế đấy. Với tụi Nhật Tài nhau nó.
cái gì lứa tới chơi nó phố này cho lấy thì bắt lâu lâu nhở
Rồi đấy mà, cho nên nói giờ nó giờ mua thì chưa có rồi.
cái gì
Thì chỉ cho đo là ví dụ cho đo tao, nó là thế rồi.
see like we should go in for some months don't we
Giờ nó bắt đầu là chỉ có là.
họ lúc bạn họ những món mà xì dây xì lông xì chili xì
oh look at that oh my god
What's that?
mangoes
Oh, mango yeah.
yes look at that one too
Vâng.
Tao bây giờ cho nó mới biết
Thế
cái
mà
đá.
biết phải chờ biết một thời gian một day ha.
yo see like tự nhiên họ chơi số nó Logan so lý chính tôi đến được lý chính
Đồ
tôi
mình.
Ai chụp đẹp nó bây giờ nó.
Ồ, là muốn đâu đâu nữa mà. Sơ coconut.
Chú cho bên
Chip bò. Don't chip bò.
chờ nào đấy.
Ok chứ. Nó cho được nhà. Nó là chế đó ô tô bây giờ là mua transport by
you know bây giờ chế cho tao nó chỉ có bỏ lưỡi tông gió like they have a designated area to holding or they just like put it behind their backyard tại vì thế
cũng bỏ bên luôn theo bỏ bên luôn nó chế đa Anh là trên đầu tiên này.
Nè, rồi chụp nó 4 cho chào nó chicken đó.
Hello, lỡ cái chicken.
Lên thôi ở dưới bé mà nhảy nhẹ khối.
Nè, bữa giờ 4 cho nó trái lá cho. Ai nó.
Hầu cá gì xí. Lúc chế là xí dạ.
Đây, ngày không mà con bên một thế.
Yeah, I know you. Lúc cho nó về, có mà chỉ nó đã karaoke.
Có chế đó là thế nào. Soda nó nó thế. Yeah, lấy ba xe.
Tapi thấy là nè, còn đi cho biết một đây mình còn nó sữa gió nữa.
Có hơi kiếm nữa nha.
Chỉ mua xe là bé muốn đi tắm beach.
Mà có từ cái cha.
Nó đang có chuyện cái gì?
Ba đây. Em mua sáng không?
Biết thì như cái chứ biết một đây mình còn nó
Hồi lúc màu ven nó rớt từ đó.
đi chơi cái này cái xỉu là hay nữa ha.
Thì có một hàng sinh tông lên đây nó mấy người xe.
Tiên tới trên chạy nó chạy hay là.
Ủa lấy nó luôn lăn xuống à, lúc Chinese restaurant. Chinese restaurant.
Một sự kiện rất là.
Thảo mỏ là cha ha giờ.
Dạ.
Là cái gió, bây giờ phần cho cái gió tao ở cái này sẽ anh nó rất là nhiều xíu.
Tôi chỉ cũng chơi cho mấy cô học sinh trong chùa.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I know.
Lúc con ngồi travel venture center. ATV thế sao giờ? Lúc mà ATV chạy sao? Wow, tôi sẽ cơ. Bé hai cho bé một tí hay ạ. Hai cho bé một cái chơi tới cái bé này cho nó chơi của chó đó gì. Nếu mà chơi tiếng thì nó muốn tới đây tao.
Bây giờ lửa sẽ bây giờ chơi giờ.
Thôi giờ nhớ phụ nữ.
Cho nên chỗ window nó là cho cậu open to đấy nhở.
Nhỏ.
Cái tên quốc kia
Đây
vậy
à, cái tao nói đấy.
Canopy tour gì không thấy ấy rồi. Trời ơi, chúng mình nhớ ta.
Mắt cái nó. Wow, look at
Chỉ mất cái này ạ. Đấy là to từ từ. Nó lâu chuyện nào, lấy to nó mới chuyện này.
Wow,
Chạy nó mơ.
Cho nó chỗ hấu lửa à?
Really?
Bây giờ
Tao bá nó thâu chế đúng không?
là hai chỗ hấu lửa à giờ?
Cái này là nhá, tao bá thâu chế sao?
Ồ.
Của you na.
Chứ là thế là lúc rồi. Lúc nào nó thâu là mùa nó không được ra.
Wow, giờ nó giờ mà giờ nó bây giờ cái giờ.
Lấy ít sâm màu kế là cái gì thì thôi.
Yeah. Yeah, cái to. Nó cái to.
Oh my god.
Nhưng giờ lên đó mà giờ nhưng chợ mua chợ lấy nhưng chợ lấy chế bà. Yeah. Hotel Rio yeah. Oh, giờ lên nó.
Tao nó tốt hơn nữa.
Yeah.
Nó bảo của bánh cờ tao bảo là xe bên security actor à.
Hồi á.
Tôi cho nên bố trợ với là xe bên.
Bây giờ.
Bây giờ thì muốn nhiên hả? Xe bên là tiền hết của phòng. Bây giờ chỉ xe chỉ
Nó chỗ hấu lửa tờ luôn hotel của bên nó.
Cái này nó là Hotel Rio.
Yeah, cái này chỗ hấu lửa tờ bên hotel này. Bên bài đó.
Giờ đi là tôi sáng này. Cái chuyện sáng giờ nó chờ cùng thắt gì nữa hả?
Thấy à li bé bây giờ tổ
What a hotel we actually in, but
Alright, y'all. What's the plan?
cái tổ chế đó
Go shower in the beach.
nếu nó mỏi à
Ready á, vậy bé phải nó mỏ
Thank you very much, everyone. Again, double check your belongings. Don't forget nothing on board. I believe you have some backpacks on this area over there. Check your seats over the floor. Don't forget nothing on board.
như tất cả một tổ nó mỏi kìa đó nó là khí là có ta chỉ nó ứ là tốt chứ tất cả khí phải mẹ nó mò cú lúc một tổ nó tận nó
Mất cơ tệ.
tôi lì là tôi muốn chạy ta cứ chạy chỉ là tí là phải chạy này tí cứ bỏ chơi có bỏ này cho nó tí là một chạy ta này cứ tôi lì thôi ô còn cái đó để chơi sắp để nó rồi cái gì một sáng lắp để nó là chạy lùi mò ở nhà bên nhỏ nè chạy lùi lùi để nó nè lùi để nó phải thưa ok đây đây tao bên luôn gì mà muốn hả okay we're gonna go that way then okay là do là mới cho nên sử dụng nó nè là tôi dùng tàu Costa Rica đó nè và xin nó với tàu núi đê tàu nó nó lúc đầu đã cẩn thận nó là hay mình để nó phải một chai nói chẳng muốn trong cơ thể để đây và nó sẽ đơn đồng là hai cái một tô tàu sợ cơ đi nó cái trong cái sổ ra nó bé nó mình có các cá thép bé chán này nè
My first year and
tu bé này long nè
the first day there, there's like so many youth guys going around that put them up there cho nhảy một cái side.
ô này xin lút đầu
So I was part of that group, so we moved to the north side. Camp Lucerne, it has like a big when you go to the campsite, it's like a big main road and then it curves around. And it curves all of a sudden right next to the lake. And then it splits to little small roads. And there's a road that climbs all the way up to the
Can I cut you in the story, guys?
Sorry. And then wait cho
cái dòng long
nói cho họ là được. Okay.
lại con nái tiền lấy đây. Cái gì mà con nái.
tôi chim long béo được chụp bỏ đây hồi ocean á
Me and my cousins, because since we got moved to the girl side of the cabin, the campsite, we have to walk all the way to the guy side of the bathroom to use the bathroom over there. And so a big main road, a little bathroom, okay, a little bit to the left, the road side. And so there's also a shortcut to the bathroom. And me and my two cousins, we went to use the bathroom to take a shower. I was the first one done.
and they were talking about taking a shortcut back. They call the shortcut the tunnel. The tunnel, because the train I go out, it comes up like this, and it goes all the way through. It looks like a tunnel. And so I came back. I'm the first one. I came back first, and they were talking about taking a shortcut. So I went back to the room to change out, back to the cabin, change out, and then I went and waited at the shortcut for them. And talking about police flashlight, huh? The big ones, the big heavy ones. And I was just kneeling there. Side kneel, all right? I was kneeling there, just facing forward towards the wooded area, which is like pitch black. And then I looked to the left, I saw like under the tunnel, right? And more little lap right in the middle, little lap all the way at the end. So I was looking, and I saw a cabin with the blue lights, and when I look at it, it flashed like it's like you're watching TV. And so I was looking at it, I flashed my light at it, top loss now, and then you see if there's any head that pops up, you know. And then most people in there, and I keep hearing witches breaking in front of me. You know,
You keep hearing
it's
what?
like witches breaking. It's like 100 meters out.
Witches?
Witches.
Oh, witches.
Yeah.
Like someone witches.
Like someone stepping out.
Yeah. And then I was just sitting there. I was looking at it. I saw like something coming towards me. It was too pitch black. But it was darker than pitch black. I was like looking at it. It was just walking towards me.
Check the time. Check the time.
Every time, I was breaking up here. So I shot my light at it. I was looking around. I was like,
okay, we got time.
What was that? I haven't seen anything like that before. So I was just looking like, what the hell? I was looking around, I was like, I was looking, it was getting closer because I could hear the sound getting louder and the figure was starting to get bigger.
The black figure?
Yeah, the black figure. I was looking, I was like, what the hell is that? I didn't see you go And so I was just looking at it. I shot my light the third, second time. I was just looking. I was like, maybe it's a deer out there, or squirrels just running through the woods. And I didn't see shit. Yeah, I don't see shit. And I knew that the squirrel was sleeping too. But maybe I'm trying to find some logical reasons for it. And I was just looking. I was just like, fuck did it go? I was looking. I didn't see nothing. Okay, no deer, nothing. I saw it coming closer. I saw the figure, like really close. It had like a sharp waist to it. And then I came back and went back together. My legs were in there. Okay. So they were in there, and I was like, shit. Shortcut, Nah, we changed our mind. We took the long way back, and I was like, I told him my story of what happened. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. It's just too much. And then my cousin told me a story 2 years prior to me coming to the first year, and his first year back after that 2 years ago. He told me something happened to him too, and he was like, he'll take us to go look at the cabin tomorrow. And I was like, okay. But
No.
Sure, the last one for you.
No, I'm going to cut that one and I'm going to throw all in there.
Oh, yeah.
Furry blanket, I sweat all night. Well, it was hot, dude.
Oh my God.
I was sweating, man.
No wonder I got you all.
There's a sauna in there, man. So the next day we went to check out his cabin, right? Yeah. We went to check out his cabin, and I was like, well, his story is a different story. If you guys want to hear about it later, I can tell too. But check out the cabin, and then we went back on the main road and started walking towards the mess hall, because we have to turn around back to the mess hall to go eat. And this was like 6, 7 in the morning. And we were walking, and we could hear witches breaking, like following us. We thought that maybe it might be squirrels, because it's early in the morning. They usually get up early to find food. And so we thought, witches breaking. I mean, my cousin, we looked to the left, and then it was like a flash where what I saw was a girl walking right through and just open. Me and my cousin, we saw that. I looked at him. I was like, "Hey, you see that?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, just to confirm what I saw. I was like, "What did you see?" And I thought, the girl, blue jean jacket, have blue jean pants and all. Yeah. Dude, we couldn't see the face. He was so, but
I was trying on an invisible blanket.
yeah, so we saw that. I was like, oh shit, okay, maybe, you know, it's early in the morning. And so we just kept on walking. And I keep hearing this windshield breaker following us, you know. And then that was the second time looking. And then I couldn't see nothing. Yeah, I couldn't see nothing. It was just like following us. And then I faced forward, and I was the middle person, and QB was to my right, and Walt was to my left. That's what my cousin's name. And we were walking, and then the third time the thing, I keep hearing it because it was kind of irritating me. So I was like, I can't go pinch watch it, which is breaking in, you know. And so we were walking, and I looked at the third time, or third time soon, I saw like these little figures, about the infant size, Just not one, but a couple of them, like yeah, a couple of them. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is. It's like I don't know. You see my hand right in front of it, and you will see the mango, but it's like blurry. And that created the outline on the figure.
Yep.
And so I saw a couple of them running through the woods. I was like, what the fuck is that? You know? I tapped my cousin to one eye. I was like, hey, look over there. What the hell do you see? You shy? I was like, I don't see nothing. And then I was like, you hear the witches breaking, right? He was like, yeah, I heard the witches breaking. I was like, and he looked again. He looked at me. He was like, dude, I don't see nothing. And then the dog pick was shut out. They could wait to pick up behind the tree. It was like this. Peeking out behind the tree. Yeah. It was peeking out behind the tree because I could see the head shape of it.
Is it a person?
No, it's invisible, but you can see it. Like, yeah.
Like you can see a person figure?
Yeah, like you can see my hands behind it.
Like the invisibility cloak behind someone.
It's like blurry.
Oh.
And it creates the outline because the test for my profile figure, it's like sharp. But no, dude, I was 13.
I just the ball beer.
We Hmong people, we drink all the time.
I just the ball beer.
But yeah, it's blurry. It makes that figure. And so when check out there, I ran straight to the bench out in the open field. And then my cousin, they caught up to me. They was like, dude, go kick your wood, yeah. I was like, dude, you guys don't see that? Shit, I saw a bunch of little baby, whatever they are, just following us. The witch is breaking and all. They both feel the witch is breaking, but they can't see it. And so luckily, and so I told my mom about it. My mom was like, no, somebody, sunshine, so I just took that in. I was like, okay.
What was this? Like name day, draw.
No, youth camp. Youth camp.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're not listening anymore.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
No, okay,
Yeah,
then
so-
we're back to the hotel. I need to take a shower. Doesn't time
Có phải là to mà. Tôn trai đấy chứ sao một cái.
and so that was a Tuesday, and then I just kind of forgot about it. Then Wednesday after chapel, and football I played basketball. No lunch,
Billy tua ba to.
And when we were waiting in line for lunch, a couple of my cousins like, "What you talking?" They approached me. They was like, "Hey, ain't you long?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up, man?" And they were like, "Hey, aren't you the one that saw the baby goers?" And I was like, okay, so who told you that? It was like, hey man, don't worry about it, man. Travel fast. We travel real fast.
Damn.
And so he went out to tell me his story. It's like, yeah, after chapel.
Wow, fireworks. July 4 là.
If they can have fireworks, we can have campfire.
Wow, nó hay à.
Where'd they get that from?
Yeah, so after
Keep going. Keep going.
so after
Mày chơi nó gần nó xí mà.
Sợ của thế này thay bỏ nè.
what was that? Oh yeah.
Chơi nó gần nó hơn.
à
Nên tôi chỉ biết mầm đây kìa ở đâu.
Sai cả thay á chị. Ta kêu sai.
Okay.
yeah hell no
Oh, don't try. The grudge.
Mày xí nó.
No, chị ạ.
crazy as hell
Mất cho post of messenger. Biết sai sao? Post on messenger. Hey, hey, put it on messenger. Put it in a group chat.
get out of here
Put it on a group chat.
No.
I know better one.
What?
Bỏ công viên đấy. Yeah,你个 pose 个脖子 drive 还个。
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If you have more out to up the other.
If you mất từ tiền nhớ là cái coi ơi máy rồi.
Ta kêu biết sai à mấy số gì.
hell no ở đây đừng mua là crazy theo nó ở đây đừng mua nè
Okay. Bé tao bia một nè.
Okay.
Bé mà
So
ngon bia.
my cousin and they just started telling me like, oh yeah, after Rincon Chapel, Rincon changed out, I play basketball. We came back and we saw little baby paw prints and footprints on the ceilings.
Yeah.
Like they're walking around on the ceiling. And then ceilings, huh? You literally like for me, I literally have to jump and actually tap it, before I can tap the ceiling. And it goes up like this too. It looks like it was walking right towards the center of the ceiling.
Có chuyện người ta biết mới đỡ cá nó thằng.
And so
bị liền người chua to đó
And so actually at the book của ta có phải mà của chúng nó phải là cái học của
Cho nên buổi sáng ra có một tao phụ tao một tới tên cho nó đến cho nó cắn.
Anh nó chúng thay đổi trong đó trời, tao chỉ bắt đầu nhặt cá bia. Oh, don't try. Hey, you can say when I took the picture, I didn't see nothing.
You want without.
Oh, don't try. Look at.
hey pose and say what do you see
Yeah.
no look what we captured
Hey, ta nói biết capture tới white thing right here.
What is that?
Trên nào thế?
sao
We got a white thing right here.
sao
Don't try. Bây giờ. Post on messenger. Oh, hai bố này.
I think thay á.
Màu, sao màu?
Của đảo một sai còn đổ màu.
See.
ở đây của chúng không
Người ta hỏi, họ đã đỡ rồi nhân ra mái tàu thôi.
Bài nó chăm con ra.
Ôi trời nhà có số rồi đó.
No, còn nhá in front look
I
camera.
think just some flare, some glare.
Yeah, nó sao chịu đó nè.
yeah you want it
Nhưng mà màu hơi thiệt tại sao không đi.
Đấy là mà
Chị sao chịu đó nè cũng mù đấy.
đây là cá này
Thế mà to bên này đó. Thế to bên này đó.
yeah this is the coming
Ủa biết bao không? Anh lại. Còn tu là rất đỏ nó muốn nó phải bóp.
Đây lên đây nè.
Oh, is that them? Really? Oh, no.
no they'll be coming from the top over there
Này to.
Nhưng mà nó có mà
Guys, có đi mà con đừng có nó xưa.
Rồi nó lỏng á.
Okay, phải không?
cho nó không tướng
Cái này nó bằng á.
6:48.
Cái
So we
này
got
nó
some
bằng
time.
cái biết sao nó tới cho đấy cho đừng có.
6:48. Cái chuối rồi.
Cái này có cho nó.
cả luôn này